This video is only one part of an in-depth review, so check out the rest at thegoodride.com. Thanks for watching.
Dance.
Welcome to The Good Ride,
where we review snowboards and gear.
and we suck less every year. This is the bent metal Cor-Pro snowboard binding. We rode it with the Gremlin Adidas Tactical ADVs. Got it out in some uneven terrain, some good terrain, some icy terrain. And I'll just go out and say it right now. My short summary, just because of this huge shock absorbing plate, it was my favorite binding, and I liked just the overall feel and ride of this thing. And for the first time, I felt like I was really like, this is pretty fun, recommendable binding. Let's get into the Highback Flex. It's got some twist to it, but it's kind of tall. And then getting into the response, I felt it was very good edge to edge. Medium fast, turn initiation, kind of medium fast.
Medium.
Yeah, smooth.
More on the medium side.
Smooth, not Burton smooth, but not like Union sharp. Kind of in between, but more on the smoother side, but still turned a board well.
Based on what board it was on, I mean, this is not an easy board to turn. And these bindings paired pretty well with it, as far as turn initiation goes.
Yeah. Butterability, I thought there's like minimal contact with the board. And we were riding some really stiff boards that were hard to butter, so you couldn't really see what the board, like what the binding was doing to the board. But this is a full-size disc, so I would just venture to guess that it's just not going to give you the same kind of butterability as the mini discs. But it does have some EVA foam padding that seems to allow the board to butter well. Okay, so shock absorption, huge. I mean, compare this to all the other bent metals out there. This is kind of like in the realm of like Burton Reflex, or like, you know, getting up there. You know, you can see, like, look at this. Look at this little pairing here. Definitely a lot more millimeters there.
He's counting every mil.
Millimeters can matter sometimes, especially in snowboarding. Maybe not for sex, definitely for snowboarding. Millimeters matter. And there's lots of padding. It was a nice, damp, shock absorbent ride. Now, as far as adjustability goes, how did you pop that off again, guys? It looks like you can pop it in different places and slide this out so you can dial it out a little bit for your boot, but I'm not really seeing any heel cup.
There's two screws here. You can move the toe cap a little forward on your binding as well.
You can dial out your boot a little bit, but there is no heel cup adjustability. So if you're in those in-between sizes, sometimes it might be an issue. But you can rotate the high back, get that lined up with your heel loop. You got toolless ankle straps and toe straps. And as far as the straps go, some boot support, kind of like the way they work with binding, I thought they did a great job. One of the things bent metal does sometimes is they have really short bindings. So over your ankle, they don't really wrap around. They just kind of sit on the top there. And I like that these felt like they wrapped around enough. So I had a nice balance between kind of freedom of movement and support. I didn't feel like I was doubling over, and I didn't feel it like pinching into my ankle and causing discomfort. So I like that.
The toe cap feels incredible to me.
Yes.
I can also really lock it in because of those ratchets are able to crank down far past your comfort zone. You know,
he can overdo. That guy sure knows how to overdo it. Anyway.
Yeah, there might be a safe word necessary.
Yeah, which, you know, is, I think, a good quality in your ratchets. You know, like if they're gonna provide so much mechanical advantage that you have to really decide where your comfort zone is, and they're just feel locked in place.
It feels better than something that's kind of just barely holding your foot in.
Feels something that like barely holds on or slides out of place, you know, or pops up when it gets hit a little bit.
And then one thing we forgot to mention is stance with adjustability. You can turn these fold discs sideways. Can you pop that off again?
Just got it back on.
Yeah, why'd you put it back on?
Because it was so easy to remove.
for you, not
See?
for me. But look, you got a little slide in there. You can slide this up and down a little bit. So, I don't know.
That's when millimeters matter right there.
Sometimes.
All our reviews are a best effort, objective opinion from an average rider's perspective. There's no brand oversight, and we're free to say whatever we want. We send back everything unless it's a favorite, then we ask to keep those or straight up buy them. Now, if you need advice, fill out the eHarmony profile in the Contact Us section of the site. It's the only way I can help you properly. If you want to support us, and if what we reviewed appeals to you, it helps if you buy through our links. So, thanks for watching.